Madonna's brother, Christopher Ciccone, has died. He was 63 years old. According to multiple reports, Christopher's rep says he died peacefully in Michigan on Friday after a battle with cancer.
We got to know each other when we were adults.
Madonna reflecting on the loss of her sibling in an emotional post on Instagram, writing in part, "My brother Christopher is gone. He was the closest human to me for so long. It's hard to explain our bond."
I know you're very close. How do you inspire each other now?
It's pretty instinctive between her and I, Sometimes scary, but always great,
How is it scary? Can you elaborate a little?
Well, it's scary meaning that we know each other really well, It's still a revelation to learn that, you know what I mean? Like finish sentences, that kind of stuff.
Christopher and his famous sister's close bond starting as her career began to take off in the 80s, her younger brother serving as one of her backup dancers.
As her brother, do you feel protective over her?
Certain things annoy me that people say and do. On the other hand, she's a big girl and she can protect herself, and if you want attention, you have to do certain things, and some of those things might not be appealing to other people.
He eventually became the pop star's backstage dresser and show designer, later appointed as art director for the Blonde Ambition World Tour, and then tour director for the Girly Show.
The most difficult part of being me is being able to separate myself from my sister in a good way, that that we have different lives and we do different things, and both are legitimate. Madonna will always be my sister. That's never going to not happen. And it's really just getting the rest of the world to realize that that isn't something that I do, that's something that I am.
The siblings' relationship became rocky when Christopher released his 2008 autobiography, Life with My Sister Madonna, which called out his older sis.
We're not like a perfect match. I don't think a perfect match creates that good, You have to have some conflict.
The pair reconciled before reigniting another public feud years later, which lasted until very recently, something Madonna also mentions in her Instagram tribute to him. The singer admitting, quote, "The last few years have not been easy. We did not speak for some time. But when my brother got sick, we found our way back to each other. Once again, we held hands, we closed our eyes, and we danced together. I'm glad he's not suffering anymore. There will never be anyone like him. I know he's dancing somewhere."
Does that bother you? People always say like, "Oh, Madonna's brother, Madonna's brother." But you're like,
You know what? It's part of the world I live in. At some point, I'll just be me, and that'll be fine. In the meantime, it's no big deal.